What's going on, guys? I'm James. I'm a student at JTech. Today we're going to be showing you how to perform a complete battery service by doing a cleaning, testing, and maintenance on your vehicle's battery. Alright guys, so what we're going to do first is we're going to remove the battery from the vehicle. I've already taken the liberty of undoing the positive and negative cables from the battery, so it's just going to be as simple as pulling the cables off and taking the battery out. Alright, so after you've got your battery out, you just want to do a quick inspection of the cables and the battery compartment. That way you can see if there's any corrosion in the cables, any dirt, anything that's not supposed to be in the compartment with the battery. So what you're going to do is you're going to take each cable, visually inspect it. See, this one's got rust on it. That shouldn't be there. Positive looks pretty good. And there's dirt and debris in the battery compartment, so we're going to use battery cleaner to clean all of that stuff out. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the CRC battery cleaner to spray onto the battery connection cable connections, and then I'm going to use the steel bristle brush to clean them off. Alright, with the battery cleaner, you want to use a generous amount. That way it has enough power behind it to actually soak up any acid or dirt or any corrosion that might be on the cable connectors for the battery. Alright, so while the battery cleaner is doing its job on the connections, we're going to go ahead and inspect the battery. You just really want to inspect the battery to make sure there's no cracks in the housing of it. You want to inspect the terminals and make sure there's no damage, debris, or anything stuck to the terminals. So, looking at this battery, it's in pretty good shape. So we're just going to take the battery cleaner and spray the terminals and brush them off and wipe them off. Alright, as you guys can see, that those terminals actually did have a pretty good amount of gunk on them. So again, the battery cleaner doing its job, getting everything off that doesn't need to be there. Alright guys, so after we've gotten everything cleaned off, I'm going to go ahead and show you what these three numbers mean. So BCI number, that's just your battery index number that shows what group this battery belongs in. This battery belongs in group 24. You've got your cranking amps for above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This one's rated at 800 cranking amps. And the last one is your cold cranking amps. That's anything below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This one is rated at 650 cold cranking amps. Alright guys, so after you've cleaned off the battery terminals, the battery connections, the battery compartment, everything that had debris on it, you want to put the battery back in. I've already taken the liberty of putting the battery back in for time purposes. I've already cleaned off all the connections. So what you want to do after you reinstall it is test the battery. test the battery, you want to use a voltmeter. So you're going to turn on the voltmeter to volts. Then you're just going to take your black lead to your negative post, positive lead to your positive post. Alright, so this battery has a voltage of 0.03, meaning that battery is done. You need to replace the battery. Alright, so the last little bit you're going to do after you've reinstalled the battery, you've tested the battery, you're going to take CRC battery terminal protector. What this is going to do is going to protect the terminals from any corrosion, any acid, and when you apply it, it's going to be a pink film. After that pink film is gone, you need to re-clean the battery and put more protectant on. Alright, so once again, after you've applied the battery protector, your test is done. Alright guys, so for today's video I showed you how to perform a complete battery service with cleaning, testing, and maintenance. I hope you guys find this video informational, and as always, have a good day.